you're an influencer, whether you like it or not. And that's because as a human being, we live as a part of the pack. There was this book that I read many years ago that I absolutely adore. It's called The Unthinkable by Amanda Ripley. And it talks about people in survival situations. One of them happened to be 9/11. Another was like a plane crash. Others in wilderness situations, mountain climbing, and things where she talked about what made the difference between survival and death. And one of those happens to be people who notice their surroundings. This can come to your advantage or your disadvantage, depending on the situation. But one of the first things that we look to in our disaster situations is to see what other people are doing. Oftentimes we ignore the environment to our detriment because we care more about what other people are doing rather than maybe looking to the clearly marked exit signs versus other people milling around. We try to basically emulate our surroundings. There have been experiments where a person was designed to take a test in a classroom setting, and all of their classmates were Confederates with the experimenters, and they were the only test subject. And what they were trying to test is to see if the test subject would differ from their classmates if all their classmates were choosing the wrong answer in unanimity. Sometimes the questions were so incredibly obvious, they thought maybe that they were missing something, even though they knew that they were right. They saw all their classmates pick a different answer, and they went with their classmates because they figured they knew something that they didn't. And of course, that's not the case. And we would think that sort of instinct is detrimental. In some cases, it is, but and oftentimes it's actually a great survival mechanism. Don't be afraid to be a role model to other people because you're going to be one whether you like it or not. Every little thing that you do, people are looking at it on a conscious or unconscious level. Very subtle signs of the way that people dress in certain places, the way that people move through a certain space could be influenced by choices that you make unconsciously. And if you think that nothing matters, you are objectively wrong. If you think that anything that you do doesn't matter, it does. Because what you do ripples through your community, through your circle of influence to people who you may never meet. But what you do matters. And so act like it matters. I hope this helps. I'm going to have conversations like this on our live stream, M3 Live, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I hope you'll join me. Peace.